Namaste. Welcome on this third day of Navratri. Today again I am going to tell you the stories from the Devi Mahatmyam. I'm going to continue it. Before that, we'll just say a shloka. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Devim Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om. So, yesterday and day before yesterday, I had told the story from the first chapter of the Devi Mahatmyam, also known as the Durga Saptashatihi. There are 700 shlokas in this Devi Mahatmyam, so it is called Saptashatihi. Okay, and all those 700 shlokas are telling stories about the Devi, about Durga Devi. So, now we are continuing. Rishi Markandeya is telling the story about how Rishi Medhas told the stories to Suratha and Samadhi. The Devi Mahatmyam is part of the Markandeya Purana, which Rishi Vedavyasa has compiled, and Markandeya Rishi is telling the stories about the Devi to his student Bhaguri in these 700 shlokas. And he is not the first person who has told the story, right? Before him, someone else has, and he is telling that story about how Medhas tells the story. She Medhas tells the story to Suratha and Samadhi. Okay, so now Rishi Medhas continues, says Rishi Markandeya. Rishi Medhas continues saying, "O Suratha, O Samadhi, let me tell you more about how Devi defeated all those that were doing harm to the universe. How she comes over and over again to make sure that this universe is peaceful. The first time she came as Yogamaya to make sure that Vishnu would wake up and defeat the two asuras, Madhu and Kaitava. But now let's see what happens. You see, says Rishi Medhas, it was in such a time, a long time ago, when there was a lot of chaos in the universe. There was very, very strong Asura king, Mahishasura. The Mahisha means buffalo. The buffalo Asura. That means he could probably transform himself into a buffalo. Right? And he was this huge buffalo. He would come with this horns like that. And he could come with red eyes. And he would just come and just attack. Now, he was really, really scary. And he was very, very powerful. And as usual, the Asuras fight with the Devas. The Asuras, that is the demons, fight with the Devas, that is the gods. And the fight, the war went on for a whole 100 years or more. It's going on and on and on. And finally, this Mahishasura, he defeated the gods. And Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Surya, all the gods had to leave the heavens. They had to leave Svargaloka. Now, Shivji is in his mountains, and Vishnu is in the Milky Ocean on his Sheshanaga, on his serpent that is coiled round and round and round, and on top of that he is sleeping quietly with Lakshmi by his side. And Shiva is in the mountains on the Himalaya Parvata with Parvati and his people with Nandi, while Brahma, who lives in the Swarga with everyone else, with Surya, Indra, Varuna, Chandra and all, is there, and they have had to leave. Now they all come to meet both Shiva and Vishnu, who are still in their respective homes. They all decide to meet together. Okay, Shiva and Vishnu come together to meet. When they come to know that all the gods want to meet with them, they come. And Brahma says, "Hey Janardhana, O Shiva, O Hari, O Hara, we have lost. We have lost the war that we have been fighting for so long. We have lost the battle with Mahishasura. Mahisha, he is now taking care of all the duties that Surya does, all the duties that Varuna does, all the duties that Chandra does, and everyone else does. He's creating havoc in the universe. Nothing is going on according to what it should. See, Surya comes all day, and in the night he passes through to the other side of the earth, while Chandra comes on this side of the earth and then passes down. So in the days, Surya, the sun, gives light, and in the night it is time for Chandra to give us the light, through Surya, of course. Varuna's job is to make sure that there are rains properly, and Indra, he is the king of all the gods. But if nobody can be there, then what happens? The Asuras can do whatever they wish, and that's not going to be good for the universe. So, O Hari, O Hara, it is up to you to defeat Mahishasura. What? You lost the war? Oh, and Mahisha is doing all this? No, not okay, says Vishnu. And he is up with wrath. He is angry, really angry. Gets very angered. And Shiva, he is so angry. His third eye is about to open. He is so angry. And suddenly from there, you can see from Vishnu's chest coming a light, a bright light is coming up. And so you can see from Shiva, a bright light is coming from him. And that's coming closer. Vishnu's light, the light from Vishnu and the light from Shiva are together. And as those lights are coming closer and closer, a light starts coming out from Brahma. And that also starts coming closer. A light starts coming from Indra, and that starts shooting closer. And from Surya, from the sun, and from the moon, Chandra, a light starts coming. And then from Varuna, and then from Agni, and then from all the other gods. Light starts coming, and this light starts getting larger and larger. It's as large as a mountain, big mountain, huge mountain. That is all the way from the skies all the way to the oceans. It's a huge mountain, reaching into the netherworlds, mountain of fire. full of flames. And from that, soon you can see all that light starts gathering as a ball of flames, as a whole mountain of flames, and you can see beautiful, gorgeous female with so many arms, a figure of a female with so many arms. Immediately the gods pray and say, Devi, Devi, Devi ki jai. And as they say that, what has happened? That flame has turned into this figure where the face has been given from the light of Shiva. And the hair, the dark hair, lustrous hair, has come from the light of Yama, the god of death himself. And the arms are Vishnu. The light of Vishnu, the light from Vishnu has made these arms. And the whole torso is from Chandra and Indra, from moon and from the king of gods. The legs are from Varuna. And the feet are from Brahma, the light of Brahma. The toes are from the lights of Surya. And the fingers are from the Vasus. The nose, that beautiful sharp nose, is come from Kubera, the treasurer of the gods. And the teeth are from Prajapati himself. The 3 eyes, those 2 sharp eyes, and the third eye is from Agni. The god of fire is her eyes. And the eyebrows are from the Sandhyas. All the lights, the whole part of each and every god and each and every spirit that makes up what we have in this universe, the nature itself, has made this beautiful figure. And as she comes, Brahma gives her a kamandalu. It's like a bowl, pitcher, where she can have her water or anything, and a rosary, okay, beads, a necklace of beads with which she can pray. So when she wants to pray, she has that. When she wants to create, she has that, okay. And Pinakin is another name for Shiva. He gives her his Trishula. From his Trishula, he takes out another Trishula. Just takes it out and gives it. Trishula. It has 3 sharp points. That weapon that goes sink. So she has the Trishula with her, given by Shiva himself. And Vishnu, our Chakradhari, what does he do? He takes from his chakra, he gets another chakra and he gives that to this figure of the Devi, and she now has a chakra in one of her hands. Indra, the king of the gods, who has the lightning, the thunderbolt that just comes swoop. He gives her that, and she has the thunderbolt, the Vajra. And Varuna, he gives her the noose that can just go and catch whatever she wants. So she now has the noose in one of her hands. And Surya, what would Surya give her? Surya is the light. He is the sun. What can he give her? He gives her his sun rays. The rays of his sun go through each and every pore of her body from top to bottom. So she shines magnificently. And Kala, the time itself gives her a sword with which she can fight, and a shield to shield herself with. So she can fight with anyone with that shield to defend herself and that sword to swoop and kill. And so now in two of her hands, she has the shield in one and the sword in another. The milky ocean. What would the galaxies itself give her? What could they give her? They gave her all her jewelry. They give her beautiful necklaces and clothes that can never go bad. Garments. Give her the crest jewel. He gives her the earrings, the beautiful earrings, rings on each of the fingers, and armlets and bracelets on each and every hand. And half a moon that she can have, a moon-like beautiful jewel that she can wear. Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma is the engineer, the architect of the gods. And he gives her an axe. An axe. The axe has that sharp curve with which he can just hack someone. She has an axe. And she has armor now. He gives her armor too. Armor to protect her when she goes out to fight. It cannot be penetrated by anything. And she has that. She has a shield too. And she has armor as well. Sagara. The seas and the oceans. Gives her two garlands. Garlands for her hair and for her chest. Flowers, beautiful flowers that will never go, never wither. And Himawat? Now, what will Himawat give? Who is Himawat? The god of the mountains. He gives her a ferocious lion. A lion who would be her vehicle, on whom this wonderful, brave woman, lady, Devi, will sit and go to war. Well, now we still have Sheshanaga who has to come, and Kubera who have to give her some things, and Kubera gives her a cup. A small cup which is filled with nectar, the nectar of immortality, and that she can drink whenever she needs. So she, Devi, can drink or give. She also has the nectar of immortality in her hand. And now Sheshanaga, the snake who takes care of this entire universe, on whom Vishnu lies down, sits down with Lakshmi at Sheshnaga, comes and gives her a snake. She wears the snake as a necklace. She rides on a lion. She has a snake as a necklace, or rather adornment. She is beautiful jewelry. She is pleasing. gorgeous to look at, yet fiery because she has those 3 eyes which is given by Agni himself. She has all the weapons in each of her hands. She has 10 hands. And she comes and she sits on a ferocious lion. And when you see this, Devi has come to be in a form that everyone can see. The gods bow down to her, and again, Devi ki jai, they say, Devi ki jai. And all the rishis on the earth, they look up and bow down. Oh, Devi, because she is still, she is so huge that she is right there from the skies all the way to earth and into the oceans. Her figure is there. She is so big. Listening to all this, our Mahishasura, he is listening to all this, and he can hear this Jai Ho, and he's wondering, what is this? Why are these gods so happy? What is happening? And then on this lion seated is Devi, laughing, this pleasing face, which is scary at the same time, is laughing on this roaring lion, which roars, and she's sitting and she is there ready to fight with someone, because she knows that there is a need. The Divine Mother knows that there is a need, and she is going to be introduced to who she has to fight with. And there comes Mahisha out of his house, snorting like a wild buffalo, with his 2 horns down, coming and saying, who is this? And he sees, it's just a woman. All these gods, nobody could defeat me. Nothing, they could do nothing. And they're sending in a woman to fight me. Okay, so be it. I will go and fight. And he comes snorting. And the Devi looks at him and laughs. Oh, you want to fight? Come on, let's fight. You are hurting my children. You will be defeated. Because a mother always comes to the rescue of her children. So, that's the beginning of the story of how the Devi comes into being to defeat Mahisha. How does she defeat him? And the defeat of Mahisha, we will listen to tomorrow. So we will continue this story tomorrow on the 4th day of Navratri. Namaste. See you all.